Are you thinking about a move to North County? We're going to go over the top 10 neighborhoods to live in North County, San Diego. So we are going to work from the most expensive neighborhoods in coastal North County and work towards the most affordable. Let's get into it right now.
Howdy, howdy. I'm Chris Erickson.
And I'm Cassidy Lewis.
And we are both real estate agents here in North County, San Diego with Compass and part of the Beach Life Group. And this is where you subscribe to all things North County, San Diego. We're dropping new neighborhoods, things to do around town, everything in between. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're dropping new videos here every Tuesday. If you guys are thinking about making a move here to North County, San Diego, hit us up, call, text, email, whatever's easiest for you. We love helping people out, give them some insight in the neighborhood, just kind of answer all your questions. So like Cassie said, today we're going to jump into the top 10 neighborhoods here in North County, San Diego, going from the most expensive all the way up to the most affordable, all coastal North County, San Diego. So let's jump right into it. Number 10 on the list is the community of Cardiff, specifically the walking district of Cardiff, which is just south of Chesterfield. Now, Cardiff is part of Encinitas. It does have its own zip code, so it's kind of like its own little town, 92007. Cardiff, this area, it is called the walking district for a reason. It's a very walkable neighborhood. You cruise on down to the local spot, Seaside Market. Go grab some breakfast over at Pipes. Go grab some donuts over at VG's. Really good local spots, well known around town. All right, so we're heading up Chesterfield right now. Now, housing-wise, you're gonna find 3 different kinds of houses. You're gonna find like brand new, huge houses that people have totally knocked down the original house and remodeled. You're gonna find the original kind of shanties that were there for a while. A lot of single stories, smaller houses on these large lots, and then a lot of twin home / duplexes in the Cardiff area. And you can see as we're going up the hill here, this is the walking district again. The thing about the walking district, there's no sidewalks and there's a lot of hills. So you are gonna get some exercise, but yeah, you can still easily cruise down to the beach, down to the little shopping center down there, Seaside and whatnot. So it's a cool spot. It is the most expensive one on the list.
All right, at number 9, we are going to head from Cardiff over to the community of Leeuwenhoek, which, as you can see, is just a little bit more on the inland side of Encinitas. Leeuwenhoek has a lot of options for larger houses on larger lots. It's a lot of custom homes as opposed to master plan communities. Yeah, here's one neighborhood in Leeuwenhoek that has townhomes. This is a community called Lake Falsereno on Via de Caballo here. Really cool little townhomes. So if you're looking for affordable in Leeuwenhoek, that's a good option. Otherwise, a lot of the homes, as you'll see, are a lot bigger, a lot more private, on bigger lots. We're going to jump down into one of the neighborhoods so you can kind of just get a good idea of what you're looking at. So as you can see, they're all spaced out. And one of the cool points of Leeuwenhoek also is there's a ton of hiking trails. As you can see, it's a lot of hiking trails and also equestrian horse trails that the city takes care of.
All right, next stop on the tour, number 8, is gonna be in Carlsbad. It is Bressie Ranch, a newer master plan community right south of Palomar Airport Road there. And one of the cool things about this neighborhood is the walkability to, there's a big shopping center that has all your shops, Trader Joe's, a bunch of places to eat. They're actually building out a lot of new spots too. And also one other thing about the neighborhood, they did leave some big areas for like green belts and stuff. They have a great community center there, swimming pool, parks, all that kind of fun stuff. The homes in Bressie are fairly new. One of the downsides is since it is a newer community, they did kind of pack them in there. So you will see houses right next to each other. They do have these alleys. So a lot of the garages are on the back side of the house. The front, there's not any driveways. Some do have driveways, but a lot do not. And then along with the walkability, it is pretty centrally located. If you're shooting down to the coast, you get to the freeways pretty easily from here. And then obviously all the shopping centers that are right around with more coming in the near future.
From Bressie Ranch, we're gonna shoot up the coast a little bit further to number 7, which is a community in Oceanside called Fire Mountain. Fire Mountain is definitely a high-end neighborhood in Oceanside. It's got one of the highest viewpoints in Oceanside. As you can see, the houses are on the bigger side. Like we said, on the top of the mountain here, you do get some ocean views, which is cool. It's hard to tell from this, but there are some really pretty views. Larger homes, definitely centrally located too. This is the 5 freeway right here, so super easy to get to the freeway, and really close to like a lot of shops and restaurants and things also right here off the 78.
All right, number 6 on the list is near and dear to my heart. It is actually my neighborhood. It's called Village Park. It's one of the most affordable neighborhoods in Encinitas. And as far as housing goes, you're going to get a mix of townhomes and condos, and then some smaller single-family homes as well. One of the most special things about this neighborhood, if you see off to the left of the screen, there is these huge green belts running up the center of the community. They're open for all the residents up here. The HOA takes care of them. So it's these nice big grassy spots. Run around, play, get out there, barbecue, hang out with the family, whatever you want on those. And all these communities are part of their own little rec centers. So there's playgrounds, tennis courts, pools that are included in your HOA fees. And on the eastern side of Village Park, there's a bunch of single family homes that have these killer views overlooking the Livenhain, right off Trail View. You're looking east, unobstructed views. You see all the mountains and stuff out there. It's quite beautiful.
We're gonna go from Village Park here in Encinitas. We're gonna cruise up north and a little bit east to number 5 on our list, which is San Elijo Hills. Just like the last neighborhood was near and dear to Chris's heart, this one's near and dear to my heart. This is my hood. So San Elijo Hills is a really neat master plan community. You can see here, there's a main town center with all the amenities, restaurants, shops, grocery store, and also kind of the whole town surrounds the 2 elementary and middle school here. So these fields here is the spot where they have a lot of community events. So these are the condos. These are kind of the starter spots in San Elijo Hills. And then you have detached here. And up the hill, up in here, there's a lot of detached homes. The Estates of San Elijo Hills is a pretty awesome community of higher end homes with awesome views looking towards the west, actually looking in all directions, but looking towards the ocean. And then you get some mountain views. On clear days, you can see all the way down to Mexico and all the way up to San Clemente. There are a ton of walking, hiking, and biking trails all through San Elijo Hills. They made that a huge part of the community.
Number 4 on the list is we're going to head back over to Carlsbad. It's called Calavera Hills. And as far as housing goes up there, you have a wide array of housing from detached homes to condos. And the really cool thing, so we're hovered over right now the community park, and everybody has access to up there. They have playgrounds, they have a gym. Softball fields. We played some softball up there, some adult league softball. They also have concerts in the park throughout the summer months. So get out there, bring the family out, bring some beverages, and go hang out and watch some live music. And one of the highlights of this neighborhood is actually the Calavera Nature Preserve. It's a big hiking area. There's a man-made lake in there. You can walk around the lake. You could hike to the top of the hill. Some killer views from the top up there. It used to be an old volcano. It's dormant. It was back in the, a long time ago anyways, that it was an active volcano. And, but yeah, you could just hike around there. There's a ton of different ways to go. You see some mountain bikers and stuff cruising through there as well. It's one of the highlights of the surrounding this neighborhood. So right now we're just cruising down one of the standard tract home neighborhoods of Calavera Hills, which most of them up here are tract homes. You're not going to find really custom homes in this neighborhood. And Calavera Hills is going to be one of the more affordable neighborhoods in any of the Carlsbad zip codes.
We are going to head back to San Marcos to another lake, to Lake San Marcos right here. So Lake San Marcos is obviously surrounding this lake, man-made lake here, Lake San Marcos, and also kind of surrounding these 2 main golf courses. This is the larger of the 2, St. Mark Golf Club, and then this is St. Mark Executive. Little par 3 course. Great, both of them are great courses. And Lake San Marcos is made up of a lot of smaller townhomes on this side and a little more detached single family around the main golf course. So in this neighborhood, you'll see there's a lot of single story houses. Definitely an up and coming neighborhood. This is a neighborhood that's been there a while, so you can see they're starting to get upgraded as the years go by. You're bordering Carlsbad, so it's not too long of a drive to get to the beach, but you're also, it's easy to get out to the 15 if you're going inland. It's definitely a good neighborhood for being central.
All right, next stop, number 2 on the list is, we're going to stick with the lake theme, is Discovery Lake. Still in San Marcos. It's just due east of Lake San Marcos. So we're calling them lakes. They're the Discovery and Calavera are more like really big ponds. So Lake San Marcos is going to be a little bigger, where you do have those those lake activities going on, paddleboard and all that kind of stuff. This is more just kind of hiking around. You cruise up the trail and go to the backside of Double Peak, which is part of San Alejo, which we covered earlier. And pretty standard neighborhood, just tract homes in here. You'll find a lot of single family, larger homes, a little bit more bang for your buck as opposed to some of the other neighborhoods that we've seen for square footage and what you're going to get in this neighborhood. Yeah, so this neighborhood, it is kind of like a secret little hidden neighborhood. It's right in the area, right next to where Cal State San Marcos is. And they're kind of branding that area North City, a lot of development going on in there. So with that development is coming a lot of traffic and a lot of more congestion around there. It's not horrible, but if you are traveling up Twin Oaks, getting to the freeway during busy times, you're going to hit a lot of lights cruising through there. But you also get the benefit of having all these new places, Urge right there. They're building a bunch more stuff in there.
All right, we are going to cruise to number 1, which is our most affordable community on the list, and that is Shadow Ridge in Vista. Shadow Ridge is a great little community, very centrally located, really easy to hop on the freeway to get to pretty much anywhere. And it's also surrounding Shadow Ridge Golf Club. One of our favorite parts about this neighborhood is also really close to a ton of breweries. Vista, in this little area in Vista, is definitely known for having some great brewery options. Housing types in here, there's condos, there's detached, there's townhomes. Definitely going to be on the affordable level here too. Here we'll hop into a little neighborhood of detached homes. So Shadow Ridge is definitely made up of tract neighborhoods. Like I mentioned, there's condos and townhomes.
So those are our top 10 neighborhoods in North County, San Diego. We had a wide array as far as affordability goes, starting off with Cardiff being the most expensive, ending up in Vista and Shadow Ridge area where you get the most bang for your buck. Cute little tract neighborhoods surrounding the golf course. Some of them do have nice golf course views down there. So if you are thinking about moving to the area, feel free to hit us up. There's a lot more neighborhoods that we've covered in past videos. Feel free to check those out, but call, text, email, whatever's easiest for you. We love helping people who are trying to move to the area.
We are dropping new videos every Tuesday, all things North County, things to do, places to go, restaurants, neighborhoods, all things North County. Definitely subscribe down below, like this video, hopefully, and let us know if you have any questions. I'm Cassidy Lewis.
And I'm Chris Erickson.
And we are both realtors here in North County, San Diego with Compass and the Beach Life Group. We'd love to help you with your next move out into North County. Hit us up if you have any questions.